सब लोग यहाँ बैठे हैं, हमें लगता है कि हॉलीवुड का फील आ रहा है। मैंने कहीं नोटिस किया द स्टोरी इज रिटन बाय यू। प्लीज मेक मी करेक्ट इफ आई एम रॉन्ग समवेयर। कहानी आपने लिखी है, ऐसा मुझे एहसास हुआ ट्रेलर देखने के टाइम पे, कहीं लिख के आया
I think yeah, it's a story that's been conceptualized by both Laksh and me. हम लोग रूम में बैठ के I think how many months years we spent together. हमने सोचा कि क्या बनाए कैसे बनाए and we came upon this story together. तो मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा actually when I got the credit. I was feeling very happy about it and yes ये idea जो है वो लक्ष्य का भी है वो मेरा भी है and I think it's very very unique.
अच्छा, जब मैं ट्रेलर देखता हूँ या हम कोई भी ट्रेलर देखते हैं, मैं बहुत हॉलीवुड की फील आती है, इतना अमेजिंग, इतना आप टू द मार्क लगता है। कहीं ऐसा फील ही नहीं होता है कि हम कोई इंडियन फिल्म का ट्रेलर देख रहे हैं, लगता है किसी हॉलीवुड फिल्म का ट्रेलर देख रहे हैं। आप किस फिल्म से इंस्पायर हुए? जब मैं स्टोरी की बात करता हूँ, वी हैव सीन ट्रू लाइज, वी हैव सीन टर्मिनेटर। कौन सी ऐसी फिल्म है जिससे आप इंस्पायर हुए, यार ऐसा कुछ करना चाहिए जो इंडियन ऑडियंस ने नहीं देखा है और सिर्फ हॉलीवुड फिल्म का ही के माध्यम से उन्हें पता चला है?
नहीं, मेरा ये बहुत सिंपल है कि अगर हॉलीवुड कर सकता है तो हम लोग क्यों नहीं कर सकते। माय थिंग इज कि हमारे आगे हमेशा ये ऑब्स्टिकल होता है कि हमारे बजट्स बहुत कम होते हैं एक्सेट्रा एंड आई मस्ट गिव क्रेडिट कि हमारे बजट्स इतना ज़्यादा तो नहीं, मतलब इट वाजंट दैट ग्रेट अ बजट बट लेकिन जितना भी दिया गया हमें आई थिंक वी मेड अ फैंटास्टिक दिस। तो हमारा जो इंस्पिरेशन ये था कि वी फ्रॉम इंडिया हमें भी ऐसी फिल्म बनानी चाहिए वेयर द वर्ल्ड कैन सी एंड से नहीं यार इंडिया में भी ऐसी फिल्म बनती है, इंडिया में भी ऐसे एक्शन हीरोज है, इंडिया में भी ऐसे सुपर हीरोज है, सुपर सोल्जर्स है जो शायद लाइक आई से दे डोंट वेयर देयर अंडरवेयर आउटसाइड देयर पैंट्स बट दे आर सुपर सोल्जर्स एंड दे फाइट फॉर द कंट्री। तो अगर वहां पे आप जैसे आपने कहा अवेंजर्स देखे या व्हाइट हाउस डाउन ऑल दीज फिल्म्स यू सी, तो हमारे यहाँ क्यों नहीं हो सकता है एंड अटैक इज एन आंसर टू दैट।
रकुल, गुड टू सी यू। दूसरे दिन लगातार मुलाकात हो रही है आपसे।
Thank you.
हाउ डू यू मैनेज टू प्ले डिफरेंट कैरेक्टर, डिफरेंट पार्ट इन डिफरेंट फिल्म्स? कैसे कर लेती हैं आप? और सीरियसली द ट्रेलर लुक वेरी वेरी गुड।
Thank you so much. Thank you. I think that's just compartmentalizing when you're doing a different role and you're obviously doing it on different times. तो जब आप एक फिल्म में हैं और आप एक कैरेक्टर के साथ हैं तो आप वो शूट खत्म करते हैं। ये अभी ऐसा लग रहा है कि ये कैसे हो रहा है क्योंकि ये सारी फिल्में साथ में आएंगी, बट जब आप एक फिल्म पे काम करते हैं तब आप उस कैरेक्टर के अंदर होते हैं एंड देन ऑब्वियसली यू डिस्कनेक्ट एंड देन यू क्रिएट अनदर कैरेक्टर। बट आई होप कि जब आप फिल्में देखें तो आपको वो डिफरेंस दिखे and I hope you like it.
John, hello sir, here from Midday. First of all, fantastic trailer. The best thing about Attack is the poster. We see Jacqueline Fernandez, Rakul Preet Singh, and then John Ibrahim. We don't have too many films where an actress's name appears before an actor's, and you have taken this stand. So, can we see this as a regular practice, at least from your side?
But I think it was a conscious decision, and I think as a producer, my actors are very precious to me, and Jacqueline and Rakul are very very precious to me. So they deserve for their names to be before mine. So I don't know whether it can become a practice, but in my case, it will always be a practice. And talking about the poster, I'd like to. The one person I didn't call on stage, but I didn't see him around is Rajiv, who has actually designed these posters. Rajiv, are you in the house? He's not here, but Rajiv from Marching Ants has designed these posters, and he's done a fantastic job with these. So, even placing these, big hand to Rajiv.
And Jacqueline, this is your fourth film with John. You have done Houseful, Race, Dishum. So, how much do you feel you both have evolved as actors in these past 10 years?
Well, they've all been hits, they've all been successful. And I think the energy is just so important when you're working with somebody. And somehow, now because we've done so many films together, it's so natural and just to work with him, just to do scenes with him, it just comes very naturally. It comes very, I mean, like, yeah, it's a great energy. And of course, like, this is the first film with you as also my producer. So I have to say it's an even better experience.
John, towards your left. Hi. Firstly, congratulations. This looks spectacular. The trailer.
Thanks, buddy. Thank you.
My question to you is, you were talking about budgets and as to how we have limitations of budget. So how is it to pull off such a scale on such limited budget?
So I think honestly, I give credit to Laksh. Laksh, my director, he's a very talented young boy. Problem is he knows it, but he's very very talented, and we actually did have limitations on budgets because production is also a business, and Jayanti Bhai will tell you this, it's a business, so you look at recovery, etc. But I think which is why I call the entire team up, because if it wasn't for people like Suchit, Subrato, Vishwadeep Da, and the entire team sitting here actually, if it wasn't for the contribution of each one of them, I don't think we would have got it in contained budgets. There were times when Suchit came to me and he said, John, we're really going over. We're going over. And Suchit, correct me if I'm wrong. And I said, but second wave of COVID hit, my budgets are cut. How do I do it? But we used to sit, we used to work it out, and we used to shake hands, and we've got a fantastic product. So I think it's all about teamwork. It's all about a team wins a match when all 11 players play well, not when one player plays well. So I think in us, it's that teamwork of all our players together. So I can't credit any one of us individually, it's all of us together.
And I have another question for Jayanti sir. So you have RRR releasing on 25th and Attack on 1st April. How do you plan to divide the screens between these two films?
हर फिल्म की अपनी किस्मत है, आरआरआर की अपनी किस्मत है, अटैक की अपनी किस्मत है, और ऐसे जो पेन बरूदा हमारा डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन करते हैं, संजय जी पूरा उसका भार लेते हैं, और उन्होंने पहले ही प्लान किया कि वो फिल्म हम लोग ने 1 अप्रैल को पहले डिसाइड किया था कि ये 1 अप्रैल को आ रही है। आरआरआर की डेट ऊपर नीचे हो रही थी, बहुत बारी ऊपर नीचे हुई, तो हम लोग कंट्रोल नहीं कर पा रहे थे क्योंकि उनके बहुत सारे पार्टनर हैं। ये फिल्म पूरी हमारी है, तो ये लोगों को सरप्राइज़ देगी कि ऐसी इंडिया में फिल्म बनी है, मतलब ये सबको सरप्राइज़ देगी, कोई से ने सोचा नहीं होगा इतनी अच्छी फिल्म इंडिया में बन सकती है।
John, towards the left. Success of Bachchan Pandey, what are your expectations from this film?
Thank you, first of all, and my expectations, I think everyone's feeling it. We've made a really damn good film, and we're all excited for it, and we're all looking forward. I still haven't seen the film, John's seen it, and but I just knew from the time we were making it that this is, and from what little I've seen, and the conviction also that Laksh has, I'm excited. I think we've got something really amazing and very very special, especially with being so unique. So yeah, expectations are high.
બધું આપણને મળશે.
બેઉ ફિલ્મો અમારી જ છે, એટલે જેટલા બી પૈસા આવશે બધા અમારી પાસે આવશે.
John, hi, towards your right. John, towards your right. Russell here from
Hi.
Life. Everybody is saying it, but I have to repeat it. It's a gospel thing. The trailer is looking slick, sleek, sexy, kick-ass.
Thank you. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you.
John, I noticed a poster says, everybody has noticed this, Attack Part 1. So obviously we know there's a Part 2 in the making. When you all announced before a movie has already released that this is Part 1, there is any pressure, there is at least an anxiety, because sequels usually come when a movie is successful. That's how the industry works. So is there any pressure that this needs to be it, or you all are so confident that you all are completely sure this is going to be it?
So I'll tell you what we're confident about. So to answer your first question, we intend to make a part 2. We've got a script ready, but we can't comment on when we want to get going with it. Now, talking about the commercial success, you can only decide to make a part 2 when your studio partner is on board. So I brought this question up with Jayanti Bhai. I said, Jayanti Bhai, हम लोग ने decide किया कि हम लोग part 2 कर रहे हैं. पहले part 1 को release तो होने दो. That's the normal this. इसे चलो एक काम करते हैं हम लोग, John. हम लोग पहले part 2 का sign कर लेते हैं, उसके बाद Attack Part 1 release करते हैं. That was his level of confidence. So I don't know about the commercial success or failure of this film. I'm being honest. I'm not a trade expert. I'm not a reviewer. I don't understand this. But I can tell you one thing on record. We made a very, very good film. Very good film, and it's a very different film. So in management, there's a saying, the higher the risk, the greater the profit. So I think it's always important to try something new, because the audience will always appreciate that you made something different. So when you sit in also, you say, wow, these guys have really tried something unique. And I think that's what's special about Attack. So we want to carry that forward, because when you see our film, you'll understand that our story has to carry forward. has to carry forward.
Laksh, my next question is to you.